Religion in Mexico. Alright, so the overview of the religion in Mexico is that Mexico has no real official religion. The Mexican Constitution guarantees separation of church and state, similar to how America guarantees that. And sections of the Mexican Constitution are written to limit the influence of the Roman Catholic Church. So the number of atheists is growing so far in Mexico. And there is a very small population of Jews, Buddhists, and Muslims. All right, so as you can see in the religious breakdown, there is a majority of people in Mexico that are Catholic, which is 80%. And as you can see, that's just the majority. All right, early religious history. The Roman Church has played a huge role in Mexico since the early 1500s. Prior to Mexican independence, all new Spanish territories were claimed in the name of the cross. And since Mexican independence, there has been a huge struggle between the government and the church over power. Juarez's Law. In 1855, President Benito Juarez passed a law stating no religious establishments could own land, hence leading to the government's repossession of all of their property. This law led to the first religious civil war between 1857 and 1860. In 1917, the new constitution contained many articles that limited the church's power, including prohibiting the establishment of religious orders, and these articles have remained in effect until 1992. It's a long time. All right, so the religious history of Mexico in recent history includes, in the 1940s, church-state conflicts ended under Manuel Avila Camacho when he offered no enforcement. After a constitutional amendment in 1992, religious establishments now have legal rights and can own land. However, all religious buildings, including schools, still remain government property. In 1992, full diplomatic relations with the Vatican were established. Religion in people's daily lives. So, about 3% of Catholics do go to church every day, and about 44% go once a week. I feel like that's similar to America. Representations and rituals of death play a prominent role in art, culture, and religion. One ritual that is still prominent in Mexico today is the Day of the Dead, which is which coincides with Halloween, and people dress up as dress up as the dead, and every community has its own patron saint who is honored with processions and fiestas every year. The Mexican government tries very hard to keep church and state separate, but still it's kind of inevitable that they would sort of coincide with each other. All right, so that's religion in Mexico. Hope you enjoyed.